And we welcome you inside the campus of Lanier High School at Longhorn Stadium, also known as The Ranch. Today, it's the first round of the 5A playoffs, and the East Paulding Raiders come in at 8-2 overall, 7-2 from Region 5 against the undefeated Lanier Longhorns at 10-0. 9-0 in Region 8. And thanks for joining us, everybody, here on the NFHS Game of the Week on WSB TV. I'm Justin Hanover, and it's the first round of the playoffs. Win or you can go home. We'll see right now the officials. You see them announcing who's going to have the first ball for East Paulding. Their head coach, John Lindsay, in his first year, left Cook High at 9-3, replaced Chuck Goddard. As for Lanier, Corey Mobbs in his second year. He's been here all 5 years since 2010. Second year as the head coach after replacing Billy Wills. As for the keys to the game, for East Paulding, they need to throw to run. This is a mainly running offense with Dylan Prater and Cody Long, but they're up against a beast of a defense in Lanier. They're going to have to open things up in order to run around Derek Brown and these defense, and obviously they're going to have to play a very clean game, limit the turnovers, and limit the penalties. For Lanier, keep on keeping on, do what you're doing. They've only given up 79 points all year long. That's in 10 games. And the Beatty brothers running the rock. You'll see a lot from number 1 in Marcella, who's the senior. And you'll also see a lot from Marco, number 27, who is the junior. Those guys combined for right around 150-plus yards per contest. So we are moments away from getting it on here at Longhorn Stadium, where a couple of very good 5A teams will do some battle. East Paulding, they've made the playoffs now in 8 of the last 10 years. Remember, they were in the semifinals back in 2006, made the quarterfinals in 2012. Lanier just around for 5 years, back-to-back undefeated seasons, but the battle cry all week, remember Sequoia. They went 10-0 last year, but they were shocked in the first round of the playoffs, 24-21 against Sequoia, and they do not want to have that happen again. So these guys should be pumped and ready to go. I mentioned they allowed 79 points per game. Well, they've scored 309 points per game, 306, excuse me, due to that running game, and their quarterback in Taj Tolbert, who is a FAMU commit. So a lot of talent on this field tonight as we get ready to go in Sugar Hill, Georgia. East Paulding will be kicking off. Lanier will receive. Caleb Grant, the senior, will be kicking it. The Beatty brothers will get it going right away. Marco and Marcella. Marcella is the shorter 5'6" version. Marco right around 5'10". And here we go. The 2015 playoffs underway in Sugar Hill. Caught at the 11. Up to the 25, 30, and down at the 31. And that's where Lanier will start. We'll see Tolbert at the quarterback position. Marco and Marcella. Josh Stroud, the junior. Alex Wine, also a junior. The receivers and Cole Paschal, 6-foot senior, one of the good ones. Colin Foster. Nate Stiltner. Juan Marin, one of the captains, a senior. Jake Smith and Drew Allen. Both offenses more geared towards the run. Both, though, will pass. Here's Tolbert in the shotgun with 3 backs, receiver on each side. Looks to his head coach and Corey Mobbs, who played at Parkview back in the day. Won a state title in 1997. Gives it off, running right to left, and East Paulding with a good job for a loss of 4 on the opening play. Sonny Smith, he is a good one. You'll see number 44 a lot. At 17 tackles against Paulding County. Had a dozen a couple of weeks ago against Hiram. Being highly recruited is the senior and Sonny Smith. Behind the chains now, 2nd and 14. Handoff again and nothing doing. And that's maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Good start here defensively, just a couple of plays in for the visitors. Marco on that carry. 3rd and a mile. 3rd and 15 to be exact. Couple of receivers up high, couple down low. Here's Tolbert. 1,400 pass yards this year. Rolls to his right. Taj throws. That would have been short, even if complete. Incomplete. Great defensive stand early on from East Paulding. Brandon Smith, the junior, on the coverage. Punt unit running on, including the backup quarterback and Noah Fritz. Short punt. Going to bounce at the 45, Longhorn roll. And East Paulding will take over and right around the 34-yard line. We'll see the three-headed monster of Dylan Prater at the quarterback position. He's run for almost 1,000 yards, thrown for a tick over 1,300. A lot of Cody Long smashing in the backfield. He's just shy of 1,000 yards, over 6 per carry. And Jalen Browder, the star receiver, 15 yards a catch. And almost 700 yards overall. Defensively, look for the great Derek Brown, number 90. He's going to be all over the place. Consensus 8th best player in the nation is Brown. They're going to try to avoid him. Completed pass, stepped out of bounds for it looks like a, well, I guess they are calling it complete for a gain of about half a yard, it appears. We're right at the line. You'll see a ton of the senior in Brown. We'll talk about his accolades throughout. A dozen sacks this year, 86 tackles, 37 of which have been tackles for losses. Had 17 and a half sacks this season ago. Recruited by 36 different schools. Nobody knows where he's going. Prater in the shotgun. Hands it off. No, keeps it himself. And a good gain of about 6. Dillon's had 6 100-yard games, 10 touchdowns. On the ground, 12 throwing. Also defensively, Peyton Bergman, Michael Allen, Devin Miller, Jawan Jones, Tyler Taylor, Sean Hunter, Isaiah Dozier, Ethan Wilson, C.J. Burris, and Morgan Kent. Lots of prospects in there. We'll flesh that as we go along. Prater, the throw, complete. First down of the game, and he's pulling up to the 49-yard line. You're not going to see a ton of deep stuff from Dillon. A lot of high possession, high percentage type passes. One of the keys to this game was throw to run if you're East Paulding. Because you're not going to just line up and play smash mouth against this Longhorn defense. You see trips down below. And Prater, and he's going to fumble it behind him, but pick it up. Are you kidding me? That's going to go down in the books as an 8-yard run off of a fumble. Looked like he was going to pass it. That's a heck of a play if he did it on purpose. Put that one in the playbook. Where's the Tom Brady tuck rule when you need it? Second and 3 officially, plus territory on the Lanier 44. Prater again in the shotgun. Dillon. Whistles blow. First flag of the evening. Your officials from the Northwest Georgia Football Officials Association in Dalton. You see the referee Gary Bingham signal on the offense. Umpires Roger Carter, Benny Crawford's the linesman, Kenny Sharp the line judge, Randall Flowers the field judge, Joe Talley's the side judge, and up here with us, the clock operator is John Nelson. 2nd and 8 from the 49 of the Longhorns. You'll see big Cole Cook, number 87. Wide frame is the senior. Prater Quick pass, intercepted, going the other way. And Longhorns are going to take the early 6-0 lead. Not what East Paulding can afford to do. And Ethan Wilson, the free safety. Everything going the way so far of the Raiders, and all of a sudden, Wilson takes it to the house. Extra point is up, and it's good. So just like that, the number 1 seed Lanier with a 7-0 lead.
Before the first raindrop falls on your street, count on Severe Weather Team 2 and Storm Tracker 2 HD to pinpoint where it will hit, predict how heavy the downpour, and cut through the storms to detect any tornadoes.
Giving you earlier warnings and the most precise weather information helps you do the one thing that matters most. Keep your family safe.
Storm Tracker 2 HD, only on Channel 2 Action News. Severe weather coverage you can count on.
My name is Eric Ditson. I'm a 5th-year apprentice, and I am IBEW.
I'm Jeff Jones.
Hi, my name is Chris Longden.
My name is Cherise Moore.
Dean Giles.
My name is Juan Rodriguez. I work for United Electric.
I work for Allison Smith Company.
I work for England and Stubbs.
I'm a 5th-year apprentice, and I am IBEW.
And I am
IBEW.
And I am IBEW 613.
The time is now to join IBEW.
Back at Longhorn Stadium, a good start for the Longhorns after what looked like things going the way of the visitors. But Ethan Wilson, the junior at 6 foot, 180 pounds, taking it to the house from right around 50 yards out. And we're going to have an offside, I believe. And we'll be doing that again as the whistles blow here. Tad over 3.5 minutes into the opening quarter. High school rules, they'll blow it dead right then and there, obviously for safety reasons. Just when you thought Lady Luck was on East Paulding's side on that little fumble 8-yard pickup, you get a penalty on East Paulding and then the pick 6. Prater only had 4 all year, but he throws a big one right there. Dylan, 10 of 13 in the last game against Villa Rica, 203 yards and 4 touchdowns. Also had 13 rushes and went over 100 yards with the touchdown. So certainly a very talented quarterback that's got to get it back and get it back quickly here. Here's Noah Thomas again. The senior kicker. Right at the 12-yard line, going right to left. That's a good return. Cody Long up the left side, almost getting to the 40. You'll see Cody come right back into that backfield. Cody went for 2 bills against New Manchester early in the year. 3 touchdowns as well. Had a great senior season. Once again, trips on the bottom side. Cole Cook involved. See what Coach Lindsay throws now in the package. So he can have his quarterback throw right back there and get back on the horse, or are they going to be a little more conservative? Again, a quick pass. That's complete. Good blocking upfield and a good move. And right around the sticks. We'll see if they give him the first down. Browder with the reception. It looks like they'll be a tad shy. Pickup of 9, I would think. They'll measure. Needed to get right around the 43.5 or so, up to the 44. Ball spotted at the 43, so we'll see as they take the chains out. East Paulding comes into this thing off that 35-13 win over Villarica, 21-7 against Hiram a couple of weeks ago, as Long went for 166 yards and a touchdown. We had right here on WSBTV.com 3 weeks ago the very narrow 24-21 loss against Alexander. And because of that, they wound up becoming the 4 seed. There's a 3-way tie here in Region 5 with South Paulding, Alexander, and East Paulding. And it is a first down because the Raiders lost to both of those opponents in Alexander and South Paulding after beating Allatoona in the opener. They wound up becoming the 4 seed, South Paulding the 2, so they play at home. Alexander, the 3 seed. Preceding those, a 53-0 win over Lithia Springs, 24-0 over Chapel Hill in back-to-back shutouts, 35-21 at Paulding County. And the first 4 games were 46-21 against New Manchester. The loss to South Paulding, 21-7, 16-13 win at North Paulding, and the aforementioned 17-10 victory over Allatoona. Prater with a game-winning late 2-yard run. Quick pass again to the left side. And a 5-yard gain. So far, I think, take out that interception, and East Paulding's doing what they want to do. You want to neutralize Derek Brown and this very talented defense. So Prater's going to try and get the ball out quick, high possession passes, and chip away 5-6 yards at a time. The problem is you threw that pick 6, and they're behind the 8 ball down a touchdown in the beginning. They just need to stay the course. They average over 400 yards a game, 2/3 of it from the run game with Long and Prater. Try and run it up the middle, couple of yards. 3rd and 3 upcoming right at midfield. Cody Long with that run. Cody came into this game with 153 rushes, 963 yards. 13 catches, 107 yards, a couple of receiving touchdowns to go along with the 6 rushing touchdowns. We approach the 7-minute mark of the opening quarter. Quick pass again. Oh, that's thrown up there. What a one-handed catch. Brilliant catch just to get it, no less, get around the marker. And we're going to be what appears to be a yard shy, so an interesting decision for Coach Lindsay here on the Lanier 48-yard line. Prater just threw that one up. Looked very dicey off the throw, but a great catch. So here we go. They're going to go for it, or at least attempt to go for it, it appears. Will they snap this ball is the question on 4th and 1. Here's Dillon under center. And it looks like they're going to try and get Lanier to jump. Not happening, so East Paulding will call a timeout with 6:17 to go in the opening quarter. Good discipline defensively in that 3-4 defense. The Longhorns coming off the 56-7 win against Appalachia. Taiwan Reeves, 7 rushes, 125 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Gave the Beatty brothers a little bit of a break last week. Week before, a 48-21 win at Winder Barrow against what was a very hot Winder Barrow squad. Beatty brothers did their thing, going over 200 yards combined, and they had 6 touchdowns on the ground, 3 each for Marco and Marcella. 31-10 win at Salem, 42-0 against Heritage. Midway point in the year, a big 16-8 victory at Gainesville. The Beatty brothers 265 rush yards. 4th and 1, and it looks like they're still lining up to go for it. This could be that quick punt, though. Let's see. No, they are throwing it out, and another great completion with the one hand. Oh, baby, down to the 38. East Paulding showing glimpses of brilliance here. Jalen Browder. We've seen a couple of incredibly athletic plays here from the Raiders. And a gutsy call from Coach Lindsey. I thought maybe Prater would just do the old quarterback punt in that situation. They went for it, rolled the dice, and it came up very well for East Paulding. 1st and 10 on the 37. Prater's going to call his own number and pick up right around 4. Good methodical drive. The other victories for Lanier, 21-6 over a good Loganville team. Loganville and Gainesville 7-2 in the region. Winder Barrow 6-3. 35-0 at Cedar Shoals. 3-0 early on victory at Flowery Branch. Thomas with the only points in that third quarter on the field goal. 37-20 over Clark Central. And the opener 17-7 against Lambert, the other Longhorns. Again, Prater keeps it. And he gets flattened right around the 31 in what is probably 4 down territory at this point. So they have 2 plays to pick up these 3 yards. Sean Hunter credited with that tackle. The 5'10" senior, the outside linebacker. A lot of juniors on this defense, though. Bergman's a sophomore. Michael Allen's a junior. Jones and Taylor are juniors. Wilson, Burris, and Kent are juniors. A lot of this team will be back in a year from now. Pretty scary. Prater keeps it himself, and Dillon's going to go the distance. East Paulding firing right back. So Dylan Prater from 31 yards out on a great play fake takes it himself to the house. Extra point, Caleb Grant. Try and level this thing at 7 on what has been a very good start, but no, that's no good. So Lanier holds on to the lead by the slimmest of margins, 7-6.
We're covering what's happening now.
It's everything you need to know before you go to bed.
The Channel 2 Action News 9-8, every night at 11.
Bringing you new details, live. Our reporters and photographers are in the middle of the action.
Keeping you connected, working into the night on breaking news and investigating big stories.
Tracking your weather on Storm Tracker 2 HD so you know what to expect the next morning.
The Channel 2 Action News 9-8, every night at 11. Coverage you can count on.
Every step of the way, whenever news breaks, he's right there.
Aren't you worried at all that Putin is playing you? What do you say to Americans who see Russia as an unfriendly adversary? You would recommend putting American boots on the ground? Hillary Clinton, is she your candidate in 2016? Your answer to running for president is not. You play in places like Iowa. It's going to be an awesome race. Are you going to be part of it?
When he takes the chair, it's to help you see the whole picture. George Stephanopoulos, chief anchor, ABC News. Sunday mornings and whenever news breaks, turn to George.
7-6, Longhorns on top. They will receive this kickoff after giving up the Prater touchdown. Fielded at the 3. Up to the 15, the 20. Battering his way up to the 25. So that's where the Longhorns will take over. You see Jacob Smith, the junior, and the big fellas from the offensive line coming in. Very good drive from East Paulding. I'll tell you, John Lindsay's squad has come to play. That pick 6 certainly hurt, but the Raiders have come with some confidence to the ranch. Tolbert, couple of backs, 3 receivers, 2 down below. Gives it off over right tackle, and again. Little funny business here on the other side. No flag called. Longhorn got taken down by what looked like Deshaun McNary. Good job by one of the umpires there, just having the guys slap 5s, and it's all good. 2nd and 10. His vaunted rushing attack not getting out of the gate early, that's for sure for Lanier. Tolbert claps his hands, rolls to the left. Good pass, has the first down, up to the 36. And that's the first down of the evening for Lambert. I said Lambert, the other Longhorn, for Lanier. You see the ability of Taj Tolbert, the FAMU commit. 80 for 146 on the passing. 7 pass touchdowns, has 8 interceptions, has 1 touchdown run. Under 3.5 to go, opening quarter. East Paulding playing very close to the line. You see a lot of guys in the box. Gonna dare Tolbert to throw it, and that's what he's gonna do. Throws it, and a lot of contact. No flag at all. You saw the pass looking for Cole Paschal, the senior. Paschal, 18 receptions, over 21 yards per reception, has a couple of touchdowns. Big game was against Winder Barrow, 4 receptions for $122. Sets up a third. Make it a 2nd and 10. Two receivers on each side. There's a man in motion. That's Josh Stroud. Tolbert rolls to his right, throws it high, a little bit too high and incomplete. Taj definitely has the arm. And you see his movement out of the pocket. He can throw on that run. Mentioned Coach Mobbs earlier. Coach 5 years at Collins Hill as well. 5 years here, 2nd now as a head coach. Here's Tolbert, rush comes on, throws it up. And that was dropped right around midfield, setting up now another punt for Lanier. So this offense not doing what it was hoping here early on in the first quarter. Lanier ranked as high as 1 in 5A in some publications, anywhere from 1 to around 5. Very talented class. When you have teams like Houston County and Jones County and Northside Warner Robins all coming out of Region 2. Very short punts. That's going to hit somebody. And well recovered at the 35. But it hit his own teammate, so they're going to down it at the 41. Great field position for the Raiders. The winner of this one will get the winner of Shaw and Northgate. Northgate ranked as high as 3 in 5A, so that's going to be a heck of a matchup if they're able to down Shaw. And Northgate with the early 14-0 lead. So certainly the 9-1 boys from Northgate looking like they could be playing the winner here. Prater goes the other way, and look at Dillon making some magic. Puts the ball in his right hand. There's a late hit. And Brown with a late hit, nothing called. You see the toughness from Dylan Prater. That's 317 pounds of a 5-star player going anywhere he wants, just burying him, and he gets right back up to the huddle. It's the epitome of a tough kid is Dylan Prater. Just a junior. 2nd and 1. Quick pass out wide, and there's a loss of 1. Browder with another reception. Jalen's been their main gun there all year. 6 receptions, 87 yards against Paulding County. Couple of touchdowns in that one. 2 minutes to go, opening quarter, 3rd and 2 from the 49. Handoff. And that's going to be close, depends on the spot. And it looks like a tad shy. They went for it in a similar position last drive. And Coach Lindsay waving his arm as if they're going to go for it again. Maybe a foot to the line of gain. Second measurement upcoming. Thanks for joining us here on the NFHS Game of the Week on WSBTV.com. We do it every Friday. We'll do it the next 3 weeks or so. Make sure you hang out with us. Stefan Lawler producing and directing. Jay Williams on the camera tonight. Appreciate you joining us. And it looks like that is a close one. The referee looked as if he was going to give it to him, and he did. So Gary Bingham signals first down. The Raiders doing everything perfect towards their game plan. Short and simple. Don't let this great defense flex its muscles. Dylan Prater fakes the handoff, runs over the left side, and Dylan's loose again. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown East Paulding. Dylan Prater's second touchdown run. The first one from 31, this one from 49. And the home crowd in a little bit of shock right now. 12-7. See if they can convert on this extra point. First one by Caleb Grant was missed. The hold from Prater. This one looks up. It's true. And the Raiders going on the road with a 13-7 lead.
First raindrop falls on your street. Count on Severe Weather Team 2 and Storm Tracker 2 HD to pinpoint where it will hit. Predict how heavy the downpour and cut through the storms to detect any tornadoes.
Giving you earlier warnings and the most precise weather information helps you do the one thing that matters most. Keep your family safe.
Storm Tracker 2 HD, only on Channel 2 Action News. Severe weather coverage you can count on.
Every step of the way, whenever news breaks, he's right there.
Aren't you worried at all that Putin is playing you? What do you say to Americans who see Russia as an unfriendly adversary? You would recommend putting American boots on the ground? Hillary Clinton, is she your candidate in 2016? Your answer to running for president is not. You play in places like Iowa. It's going to be an awesome race. Are you going to be part of it?
When he takes the chair, it's to help you see the whole picture. George Stephanopoulos, chief anchor, ABC News. Sunday mornings and whenever news breaks, turn to George.
Ounce fumbled right around the 16, picked up. And Lanier will take over at the 24-yard line. East Paulding now with 13 points has scored the third most against Lanier in any game so far this year. Winder Barrow had the 21 a couple of weeks ago. Clark Central scored 20 in week 2. And that's been it. Salem scored 10. Gainesville mustered 8. Loganville had 6. It's the Dylan Prater show right now in the first quarter. Right around 100 yards on the ground. Tolbert hands it off up the middle. And a gain of maybe 2. It's pretty easy to say Beatty on the carry. That time it was Marco. Keith Knight Jr., who had 10 tackles against Hiram a couple of weeks ago and had a very good game against Alexander in the one we had on WSBTV.com right here with a tackle. 2nd and 8. Final 40 seconds of the first quarter. Tolbert claps his hands, gets the ball, gives it off. Good cutback, but a better hit. And not much doing, maybe another 2-yard gain. Marcelo that time. Paulding. They have come with some confidence this evening. You see Blake Martin on the outside here, number 4, playing a little press coverage. Empty backfield for Tolbert. 5 receivers set, 3 up top. Rush comes in, flushed out to the right, throws it up. And that's going to be almost coming back to the ball, but incomplete in the end. 2 defenders on 1 receiver. And incomplete in the end. Setting up yet another Lanier punt, but it looks like the officials talking, or they're going to signal the end of the first quarter. That's what it is. So 13-7, East Paulding after 1.
We're covering what's happening now.
It's everything you need to know before you go to bed.
The Channel 2 Action News Night Beat, every night at 11.
Bringing you new details live. Our reporters and photographers are in the middle of the action.
Keeping you connected, working into the night on breaking news and investigating big stories.
Tracking your weather on Storm Tracker 2 HD so you know what to expect the next morning.
The Channel 2 Action News Night Beat, every night at 11. Coverage you can count on.
Every step of the way, whenever news breaks, he's right there.
Aren't you worried at all that Putin is playing you? What do you say to Americans who see Russia as an unfriendly adversary? You would recommend putting American boots on the ground? Hillary Clinton, is she your candidate in 2016? Your answer to running for president is not. You play in places like Iowa. It's going to be an awesome race. Are you going to be part of it?
When he takes the chair, it's to help you see the whole picture. George Stephanopoulos, chief anchor, ABC News. Sunday mornings and whenever news breaks, turn to George.
Second quarter action, 13-7 East Paulding on top. Lanier with, I believe, their 4th punt of the evening already about to take place. Some other scores will keep you abreast all night long. Peachtree Ridge 7-3 over West Forsyth. Roswell a 14-0 lead early on Parkview. Sandy Creek 7-0 against North Hall. Good snap. Punt. It's going to get a bounce at the 43 and stay right there. Down by C.J. Burris, I believe. Again, good field position for Prater and this Raider offense at the 43. North Cobb leading Valdosta 7-0. Mill Creek 7-0 over Northview. Early on, McEachern at home, trailing 7-0 against Lowndes. Again, winner here will play the winner of Shaw and Northgate. Also in this quarterfinal type of bracket, Creekside against Kell, Warner Robins against Coffee. The winner of those 4 will play the winner of these 4. Here's Prater, trips again up top. He's going to hold it himself. And this time a gain of only 3. Jawan Jones stayed home that time. Jawan has an offer to play at Wisconsin, does the junior. Had a dozen tackles against Flowery Branch, 93 tackles in all, and a trio of interceptions on the year. Also had a touchdown catch against Gainesville and a rare receiving opportunity. 2nd and 7 at the 46. Whistles blow, flag down, looks like a false start. And it is. And here's defense trying to get a stranglehold back on this thing. I just mentioned Jawan Jones, maybe most impressive of all. Jawan with a 3.85 GPA, including taking some honors classes. Looking at maybe playing at Stanford. Very impressive young man. 2nd and 12. Prater. Rush comes on, avoids it. Looks back the other way. He's going to play some flag football with it. And that's intercepted. Flag comes down. But Lanier has it at the 43. We'll check on the laundry. Prater just running around and an errant throw. Ball officially would be on the East Paulding 42 if it stands. And it does. Penalty declined. Great field position here for Lanier. That's the second interception from Prater. So he has been feast or famine early on. Maybe this will get the Lanier offense going. They have not really done much on that side of the ball so far. 306 points on the season. Just one playoff win in this program. Upset last year. An injured Lanier player, C.J. Burris, just taken off the field. The junior, a college prospect. Hopefully C.J. will be all right sitting on the bench. 6.5 tackles a game. And an interception against Loganville, one against Flowery Branch. They need C.J. in there. 10:45 to go first half. Handoff, spin move. And a gain of 4. That's Marco on that carry. You see a little bit of momentum switching a little bit. Back to Lanier. Crowd's a little bit louder. Offense wants to be crisper. Taking a lot of time here trying to get this play in, though. This is Tolbert. Tosh Mackey his hands, fakes the handoff, throws it short, flag comes in late. It's in that possible offensive holding, and that's exactly what it is, as you see referee Gary Bingham make the sign. Lanier averaging 222 yards a game on the ground, 108 through the air. Been putting plenty of points on the board here lately. 56, 48, 31, and 42 in the last 4 games. East Paulding's defense has given up nothing so far. The only touchdown, a pick 6. 3.5 minutes in by Ethan Wilson. Dylan Prater with a couple of touchdown runs, 31 and 49 yards respectively. And that's how we have the 13-7 East Paulding lead here in the second quarter. 2nd and 21, all the way back to the 48. Little screen on the outside. And I believe that knee was down. No, they're not saying it was. So they get right around back to the original line of scrimmage, or original of that play. Tackle coming from Ridley. 3rd and 21. Not the position you want to be in. Cover 1 deep. Here's Tolbert, has some time, throws it up way too long, and almost intercepted. There could have been some potential running room on that right side had they intercepted that. It'll bring up 4th down, and if my count is correct, that's the 5th Lanier punt upcoming already. And we're not even 15 minutes old. Longhorns have been in a couple of dogfights this year. They haven't had everything come so easily. 3-0 win at Flowery Branch, 16-8 at Gainesville. So there's no panic at all in Coach Mobbs' squad. Tyler Taylor again, good snap. And another high, short punt. Hits right around the 27. Bounce to the 24. And East Paulding will take over from there. So Dylan Prater, lightning in a bottle with a couple of touchdowns. Also has a couple of interceptions. We'll see what happens on this drive. We've seen all three components in Prater, Long, and Browder. Again, a quick pass, blockers in front, and he steps back the wrong way. And therefore, that's a loss on the play of right around 4. Browder again. Sean Hunter with yet another tackle. Hunter had 11 tackles against Flowery Branch, a couple of sacks against Lambert, and had a fumble recovery against Clark Central. Sean can do a little bit of everything. 2nd and 13 out the 21. Trips now on the left side, stacked. Prater holds it himself. Can he get the edge? Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, sets up right around a 3rd and 10. If you're East Paulding, punting's not the end of the world. You just don't want to make another mistake. Your defense is right on point tonight. Dangerous spot at 3rd and 10. If the Raiders had played clean, they'd be up a couple of scores in this thing. Collins Hill up early, 14-0 on Lambert. Prater throws it, has a man. And is he in bounds? No. Ruled out of bounds. I believe we'll see the first punt for East Paulding. They've gone for it on numerous occasions on 4th down. All the way back at the 10. Lanier should have some good field position. And a flag comes out. There's a big mistake. Lanier runs it back to the 47. It probably will not matter. I would assume that's going to be a rough and a 1st down for East Paulding. Punter was hit awfully hard. I'd be surprised if that was only a 5-yard variety, but let's see. East Paulding's offense, I believe, is coming out back on the field. See what Gary Bingham says. Whoa. Shot block on the offense. Roughing, and that's going to offset. That threw a little monkey wrench in that equation. So let's just pretend that never happened. We'll do that again. Line drive snap. Almost punted into his own men, and then he punts it low, and then it gets fumbled around, and who has it? What in the world did we just watch? In the end, the Longhorns do have it on the 37. That's a play you don't see often. I think the only thing crazier would have been if he actually punted it off his teammate's back. Wow. We've seen one-handed catches. We've seen magic from Dylan Prater. We've seen some funky plays. We're only a quarter and not even a half in. Lovett's up 14-0 over Chattooga. Mr. Muschamp's team in the lead. Marist 7-0 over Pickens. Mary Persons 14-0 over Wayne County. And Mays coming off that tight loss to Stevenson with the early 14-0 lead over Creekview. When all the dust settles, great field position again for the Longhorns at the 37. Tolbert hands it off. Good hole on that right side. And gain of right around 7. That's Marco Beatty. Marco with that big game against Winder Barrow. 3 touchdowns, 29 carries, 175 yards. Looking to go over 1,000 tonight. There's a first down. Marco, 13 rushing touchdowns, 14 overall. Came in with 925 yards on the ground. Six and a half to go, opening half, 13-7 Raiders. Single coverage up top if Tolbert wants to go that way. Man in motion. Fakes a handoff, rush comes on, Taj throws it up! And a great defensive play to bat it away. Great play indeed by the junior and Brandon Smith. Taj running for his life with a good effort. Second and 10. Now single coverage down below. Handoff. Cutting left to right. 7, and that's Marco Beatty once again, getting the lion's share of the carries on this drive. You see both Beattys in the backfield, Marcella number 1, Marco number 27. Tolbert giving instructions. 3rd and 2 on the 18. Handoff. And a late flag comes in. First down was gained. Face mask on the defense. Lanier's best drive of the game by far. East Paulding coming in needed to limit the turnovers and the penalties. And so far, they've not really been able to do that. Nosing the ball right on the 10. So that is a 1st and 10, not a 1st and goal just yet. But it's going to be difficult to get a first down without a touchdown. Let's put it that way. Tolbert, single coverage, you get up top if he wants to go that way. Taj turns around, hands it off. And there's Marcella. Marcella, the more jittery back at 5'6".
2nd and 7. Gives it a Marco. He's going to get to around the 3.5 or so. 5 minutes to go, first half. Three bodies in and 3 bodies coming out. Let's see if Tolbert goes up top to that single coverage. Nope, he's going to hand it off inside, and, well, that's going to be close to that first down marker. Looks like they may be just a tad short. So 4th and inches, I would think. Spotted right on the 1. Again, you can get a first down here without a touchdown. Officials timeout. Maybe they are going to measure. Yes, they will. If they're short, Lanier certainly, I would think, would be going for this in this spot. They've been getting 5, 6, 7 yards a carry. Central Gwinnett with a 13-7 lead over Walton. I would call that a similar game in terms of an upset as this one, with the same score. Here's the measurement. You can't see that. The referees right now are measuring this, and they are inches short. Maybe about 6 inches. The offense runs out. I would assume they'll turn around and give this thing to Marco once again. They have brought in, not now, but Derek Brown in the past, and Derek's actually rumbled in for a touchdown this year. Or is he in there now? And you do see Derek Brown, big number 90. And I'm not sure who or what just happened. Did they fumble that ball? Now, they could get a first down. And they needed a few inches, so they're going to measure this thing again. Were they able to move that, to budge the ball just a little bit from the previous spot? South Paulding an early 7-0 lead over Loganville. Norcross 7-0 over South Forsyth. Huge measurement right here. Absolutely monstrous measurement. And they are short, first down, going the other way. Turnover on downs. Oh, baby, remember that sequence. Now this stout Lanier defense is going to try and pin its ears back on Dylan Prater. Prater deep in the end zone. Well, actually, that's Prater under center, pardon me. Just trying to get some breathing room. We approach the 4-minute mark to go here in the first half.
Score was 13-7 after a quarter. Dylan Prater with a couple of touchdowns. Runs, 31 yards and 49. That came after an Ethan Wilson interception return for a touchdown with 8:23 to go in the opening quarter to give that 7-0 lead to Lanier. 2nd and 8 now on the 3. Prater this time in the shotgun. Dylan. And he just wiggles his way out of a potential safety and finally taken down at the 4. Very slippery was Dylan Prater right there. Appeared to be dead to rights in the end zone, and he wiggled his way out. Big 3rd and 7. You see the clock ticking down. If East Paulding can get a first down, they can at least try and get out of this half with that 6-point lead. If they don't, it's going to be good field position for Lanier. 3rd and 7. Prater keeps it himself, tripped up. And that'll force a punt. Tackle credited to Taylor. Tyler, the junior inside linebacker. 14 tackles, timeout on the play. 14 tackles against Cedar Shoals for Taylor. 12 tackles against Winder Barrow. Also had a couple of sacks in that win. Very athletic. The punter, inside linebacker. As we mentioned earlier, the winner of this game will face the winner of Shaw and Northgate. Northgate with that 14-0 early lead. Clearly the favorite in that one. And you see on the bottom of the bracket a very difficult road. As Creekside, probably the best 3 seed, they're up 14-3 over Kell in the second quarter. Creekside, a very good, very experienced team. And Coffee, also a good team. They're up 14-3 in the second quarter over at Warner Robins. So you come out of this region of 8, for lack of a better term, you are doing something right. Creekside and Coffee and Lanier. Punt from the back of the end zone. Look at this field position. Lanier's receiver on the 34-yard line of East Paulding. Still plenty of time left, and you see the timeouts. Longhorns still with 2 remaining. They get it off. 37. Cutting back to the middle. And upended at the 17 with a late flag. We'll see who it's on. Great field position no matter what is called, that's for sure. And you see the dreaded block in the back, so that'll move him back a little bit. Minute 56 seconds, 2 timeouts. Time not really that much of a factor with this field position. As they move it back to the 31. Tolbert single back set. That's Marco. Couple of receivers on each side for Taj. Marco's going to stay in and block. Tolbert throws. Good pass. And that's off the numbers and incomplete.
Threw that one on a rope. Marcelo is out there. Could not corral it in. The kicker, Noah Thomas, has a good leg, can get right around 40 yards, which means they need about 10 more yards. Second and 10 at the 31. 3 receivers now on the bottom. Tolbert, passing situation, rush coming on. Taj throws it out of bounds. Wisely done. Flag is down at the 24-yard line. Defensive holding. So they'll move it up 10 yards to the 21. Obviously, in the NFL, that's only a 5-yard penalty on the defense. Never understood that. It's 10 on the offense, but 5 on the defense. Here's Tolbert. East Paulding showing a possible blitz coming in. You see number 44, Sonny Smith, had a blitz look. Let's see if he comes. He does. Quick toss. Complete. Down to the 15. Getting down to the 10. And a first down. Good hookup from Tolbert. They're going to line up right away with a minute and a half to go. Time not a factor right now. Handoff. Gain to right around the 5-yard line. If you're Lanier, you might as well let this clock come down a little bit. No reason to give East Paulding any time. Tackle credited to Foster. Minute 10 remaining. Second and goal for the 5. Here's Tolbert. Has some room. Taj with that big frame trying to muscle it down to the line, and he's close. Taken down right at the 2, and then they call a timeout, still with 55 seconds remaining. I was thinking maybe East Paulding would be calling timeouts to give themselves a crack at it, but Pace Academy with a 21-0 lead over Darlington. Look at that. Pace on the road, the 4 seed. At Darlington, the 1 seed. Grayson leading Wheeler 21-7 second quarter. Gainesville on top of Alexander 7-0 in the second quarter. Glenn Academy with an upset brewing 7-3 over Jones County and Bradley Honeycutt in the second quarter. Dalton 7-0 over Carver Atlanta. Third and goal from the 2. 56 seconds remaining. Lanier still with a timeout. Tolbert turns around, hands it off, going through right side, and they do not get in. 4th down. Clock is running. What do you do right here? 1 yard to go. Deja vu all over again. They were at the spot about 4 minutes ago, and they could not punch it in. 30 seconds to go. Well, Lanier's going to let it run down. You might as well. 4th down, no reason to give East Paulding anything. And they'll take a timeout with 17.9 remaining in the half. Now, how conservative, how risky do you get? Your Coach Mobbs, you did not have it work out moments ago. Do you take the field goal and get within 3 at the break, or do you roll the dice? My guess is he's rolling the dice again. Bring that heavy package in again, and you make East Paulding make another play. Houston County, Jake Fromm leading South Effingham 23-0 in the second quarter. Houston County coming off that impressive blowout win over the defending state champions in Northside Warner Robins. Look out for Houston. Wow. Collins Hill now up 21-0 over Lambert. East Paulding obviously here with that 13-7 lead. Some upsets brewing. Marist 7-0 over Pickens. Mays 14-0 over Creekview. Lowndes with an 8-7 lead over McEachern. Mill Creek 7-6 over Northview. We've had a lot of teams that would be deemed underdogs come to play tonight. And speaking of coming to play, Lanier's going to go for another 4th down from the 1. Big play in this one. And East Paulding's going to turn around and call a timeout. It's become a chess match here in the latter stages of the second quarter. Oconee County 10-3 over Cedartown in the second quarter. Cedartown could probably use Nick Chubb back, the great Georgia running back. Sandy Creek 22-0 over North Hall. Look at Roswell, the Hornets 28-0 now over Parkview. St. Pius 21-7 over Ridgeland. Central Gwinnett, are you kidding me? 28-7 over Walton. That high-powered offense slowed down of late, but they did it last year against North Gwinnett in the first round, the shocker. And now they're looking to do it to a very good Walton team. Calhoun 13-7 over West Hall at the half. Archer's up 40-0 over Etowah at the half. A very good Etowah team. Allatoona 31-3 over Winder Barrow in the second quarter. Russell Holloman. Here we go, 17 seconds to go, 4th and goal. Down 6. Looking to tie it and then take the lead is Lanier. Tolbert turns around, gives it off. And they muscle their way in, and Lanier's back on the board to tie this thing up at 13. Marco Beatty. That elusive 1 yard they were finally able to get. East Paulding with a player down. You certainly don't want to miss this second half. We're in for a dogfight here at Longhorn Stadium. Ethan Wilson got us on the board with a pick 6 early on. Dylan Prater a couple of magical touchdown runs, 31 yards out and 49 yards out in the first quarter. And now the first score, I should say, in the second quarter comes 1 yard out from Marco Beatty. Colquitt County 27-3 over North Paulding. Coffee now leading Warner Robins 17-3. Camden County 10-7 over Hillgrove in the second quarter. Cartersville 35-0 over Columbia. Drew 24-14 over Carver Columbus. Dalton over Carver Atlanta 14-0 at the half. Grayson's now up 28-7 over Wheeler. Greater Atlanta Christian 20-0 over Dade County at the half. Creekside 20-10 over Kell, and Thomas County Central 14-0 over Jonesboro. Jonesboro, a great start to this season. Collins Hill on the road, 28-0 at Lambert. Big extra point. They've missed one of their two. Or actually, I should say, East Paulding's missed one of their two. Lanier trying to be perfect 2 for 2 on these. Whistles blew.
Marker on the kick. Procedure penalty on the Longhorns.
Do it again from 5 yards further out. Here's Noah Thomas for the lead. It's up, and it's good. So Lanier, the 14-13 lead.
You're hurt in a car wreck. The insurance company will try anything to deny your claim.
We're not paying a dime.
They'll stop at nothing until they run into the strong arm. Get the upper hand. Call attorney John Foy and Associates today.
Before the first raindrop falls on your street, count on Severe Weather Team 2 and Storm Tracker 2 HD to pinpoint where it will hit, predict how heavy the downpour, and cut through the storms to detect any tornadoes.
Giving you earlier warnings and the most precise weather information helps you do the one thing that matters most. Keep your family safe.
Storm Tracker 2 HD, only on Channel 2 Action News. Severe weather coverage you can count on.
It can happen to anyone. The road to your recovery can be painful, both physically and financially. Protect your rights and get the lawyer who fights.
every step of the way. Whenever news breaks, he's right there.
Aren't you worried at all that Putin is playing you? What do you say to Americans who see Russia as an unfriendly adversary? You would recommend putting American boots on the ground? Hillary Clinton, is she your candidate in 2016? Your answer to running for president is not. You play in places like Iowa. It's going to be an awesome race. Are you going to be part of it?
When he takes the chair, it's to help you see the whole picture. George Stephanopoulos, chief anchor, ABC News.
From 49 yards out, eluding the defense. And East Paulding with that 13-7 lead. Then 14 seconds remaining in the first half. The only points in the second quarter on a 4th and goal from the one, Marco Beatty. Bowled his way into the end zone. Extra point was good. And it's 14-13 Lanier on top. They received in the first half, so Prater and East Paulding will get the ball here to start in the second half. Taking a look at some other scores, Northgate up 37-0 over Shaw. Northgate will get the winner of this game. Bainbridge 14-0 over Griffin. Benedictine 49-14 over Metter. Coffee 17-3 over Warner Robins. Cartersville 35-0 over Columbia. At the half, Camden County 10-7 over Hillgrove. Look at this. Archer at the half, 40-0 over a good Etowah team. Third quarter, Alatoona 38-3 over a pretty good Winder Barrow squad who plays right here in this Region 8. We get ready to begin here in the second half. Colquitt County 34-3 over North Paulding. Dalton 14-0 at the half over Carver Atlanta. Here we go. Little lollipop kick up to the 30, fair caught. And that's where the Raiders will take over. We'll see Prater, Cody Long, Jalen Browder, the three key cogs in this offense. All three had good first halves. East Paulding really played well. Problem is they had a couple of penalties and a couple of interceptions, including that one that went the other way. Prater in the shotgun again, the 3-receiver set, this time on the left side. Dillon fakes a handoff, goes up the middle himself, gets past the first wave, and picks up 9.5 yards. Jake Fromm, 5 first-half touchdown passes for Houston County. They lead South Effingham 43-6 at the half. Talk about a team that maybe has become the favorite here in 5A. Houston County and Fromm has been on fire. Beat the defending champs, Northside Warner Robins, last week going away. Unreal. Second and a short one. Prater calls his own number again, goes up the middle, first down, up to the 44-yard line. Jawan Jones on the tackle. The inside linebacker. Had a dozen of those against Winder Barrow, had 2 interceptions in that game as well. Really doing a good job neutralizing Derek Brown, getting it out quick, not letting him get in the flow of this thing. Handoff this time. Over the right side. Pickup of maybe 3. That's Cody. If you're East Paulding, you want to just chew this clock down. You're trailing by 1, but you just want to make this thing go quickly. Pound one in and let your defense do what it's been doing. Second and 7 at their own 47. Here's Prater. He's going to hand it off again over right tackle. And Long. Gets within 3rd and manageable. 3rd and right around 3 upcoming. Devin Miller, the senior, credited with that tackle. Devin with a couple of sacks against Clark Central. Looking at maybe Syracuse, Marshall, Cincinnati. There's a bunch of schools eyeing Devin. 3rd and 3, right past midfield. Prater, and he's gonna get that first down barely. He takes a shot, but he's up to right around that 45-yard line. Good to see C.J. Burris, who was banged up at the end of the first half, back in there getting that tackle. Three receivers set now on the right side. Man in motion. That's Brennan Walker, the junior. Three-yard pickup. CJ with another tackle. Good methodical first 3 minutes here for the Raiders. Buford at the half, leading Fayette County 28-0. Cole Cook in motion, takes a spot on that right side. Handoff over the right side. And getting close to the first down yardage, a bit short. Setting up another 3rd and manageable at 3rd and 2. Maybe 3rd and 3. Heavy dose of Cody Long here on this drive. They get down to the 38, probable 4-down territory. So they'd have 2 cracks at it to pick up these 3 yards. Prater gives it off, straight through the middle is Long, down to the 30, first down. And some late action. See if anybody gets flagged for it. A couple of bodies going after the whistle. I don't see any flags. End result, first down East Paulding. Another good-looking drive here. We get near the 8-minute mark, third quarter. Prater rolls left, has some blockers in front, being strung out and taken down. Huge play coming in. Ethan Wilson, who had that interception return for a touchdown, came flying in on the tackle. Big time play. Interception against Flowery Branch, had that pick tonight, and a huge tackle right there for no gain. Prater was trying to get the wall to be set up on that left side, and Wilson said, we'll have none of that. 2nd and 10 at the 30. Stack trips up top again. Prater on that right side, can he get a block to get through? Picks up 4. Helmet comes off. So Prater's going to have to come off the field with that helmet coming off. And it's a big 3rd down right here. See what kind of offense they employ right now. Jalen Browder, the talented receiver. Now we're going to have a timeout called. I'm not a rules aficionado, but if there's a timeout called,
Can you bring your quarterback back in? I believe you can. Being told no. Being told up here, no, you cannot. So Jalen Browder was going to take over there in what I would assume would be a Wildcat formation. The receiver. Rumblings up here that Prater had a little injury there, maybe to his nose. The helmet did come off. We'll see what happens with East Paulding on a big 3rd and 6. Once again, though, probably in 4-down territory, you would assume. At the 26, that's a 43 from this spot if they get no more yards. So Browder in there, empty backfield. Nope, man right behind him. Fakes the handoff, has a hole, goes to the left side. Can he get a block? Weaving around. And that's going to be, we'll see where they mark this. Flag is down. Jalen Browder weaving his way around, but all for naught as that's an offensive hold. And Prater is back in there. So Dillon comes in after that one play. Backed up to the 33-yard line. 3rd and 13. Haven't seen Prater throw much tonight. When he has, he's throwing little screens to the outside. Let's see what they set up. Here's Dillon rolling right. Rush coming on, and he's forced to just throw it as he gets hit. And it looks like either an injury or maybe a cramp right there around midfield. It will be a 4th and 13 from the 33. Sort of no man's land almost. 50-yard field goal if you have the leg. Grayson up 31-7 at the half over Wheeler. Glen Academy still 7-3 over Jones County and Gainesville. 7-0 at the half against Alexander. Greater Atlanta Christian 27-0 over Dade County. Benedictine was rolling. GAC's rolling. Coffee 17-10 now over Warner Robins in the 3rd. Getting interesting. Cartersville 42-0 over Columbia. I think that's Tyler Taylor coming off the field. So he's okay. Creekside 27-10 at Kell in the 3rd. If all things stand, it would be Creekside against Coffee in this region. 4th and 13 now. Here's Prater. He's got to make a play to keep the drive alive. Dillon not taken down and finally taken down at the 35. Big stop by the Longhorns. Michael Allen was there. Big play by the junior.
Had a 41-yard fumble recovery against Clark Central and a couple of sacks against Lambert in the opener. Momentum right now with Lanier. If they can get another score here, get a little breathing room for themselves. Tolbert clapping, handing it off, eluding the first tackler. Oh boy, look at those legs churn up to midfield for the first down. There's Marco Beatty. Maybe the best run of the night.
First down.
About to dip under the 6-minute mark here in the third quarter. First drive of the half for Lanier. Trying to make it count. Taj fakes the handoff, good pocket set, has the man open. Marcella, first down to the 18. Marcella can do that. He'll get out of the backfield and catch a pass every now and then. Little sort of wheel route. Glenn Academy now up 21-6 over Bradley, Honeycutt, and Jones County. There's an upset brewing. Glenn is a good team, however. Handoff now on the right side. Marco still churning down near the 10. Keeping himself up the middle, down to the 7. And Taj is going to get a first down. Chains will move.
First down.
First and goal. Tolbert. 10 keeps it himself. He gets within the 5, down to about the 3. Devin Miller in there. Little heavy package action. Second and goal. Handoff. Whistles blow. Looks like a false start, which will move him back 5. Mays 31-0 over Creekview. Colquitt County now a 41-9 lead. And Jones County coming back 21-13 Glenn Academy after 3. Second and goal from the 8. Tolbert looking to pass. Taj rushes on, throws it up, has a man, and it's caught. Up 7 now. And that is Derek Brown, the 5-star defensive player. The best player in the state, consensus number 8 nationally, shows his athleticism in the corner of the end zone. Oh, baby, Derek Brown. Extra point is up, and it's good. It's now the largest lead of the game, an 8-point, 21-13 Lanier advantage.
Before the first raindrop falls on your street, count on Severe Weather Team 2 and Storm Tracker 2 HD to pinpoint where it will hit, predict how heavy the downpour, and cut through the storms to detect any tornadoes.
Giving you earlier warnings and the most precise weather information helps you do the one thing that matters most. Keep your family safe.
Storm Tracker 2 HD, only on Channel 2 Action News. Severe weather coverage you can count on.
Every step of the way, whenever news breaks, he's right there.
Aren't you worried at all that Putin is playing you? What do you say to Americans who see Russia as an unfriendly adversary? You would recommend putting American boots on the ground? Hillary Clinton, is she your candidate in 2016? Your answer to running for president is not. You play in places like Iowa. It's going to be an awesome race. Are you going to be part of it?
When he takes the chair, it's to help you see the whole picture. George Stephanopoulos, chief anchor, ABC News. Sunday mornings and whenever news breaks, turn to George.
Still a one-possession game, but now an 8-point lead in favor of the Longhorns. Derek Brown, are you kidding me? Went up for that like a rebound. Very short kick. Fair caught at the 31. Thomas not taking any chances deep at all with a run back. 14 unanswered. Give credit to Taj Tolbert on that pass, by the way. He put it up there where only Brown could basically get it.
Good job, coach. Good job, coach.
Prater, quick pass, just like he did earlier. 5-10, first down. Picks up about 11. We saw a lot of those quick passes early on in the first quarter. They went away from that a little bit. Now it looks like maybe they're going back. Again on the left side now, and Browder hit down, loss of one. Another tackle credited to C.J. Burris.
Second down for the Raiders.
A lot of movement up top. All three receivers in that formation move. That's going to be a false start. Miscommunication. Second and 16 back at the 36. Another tough situation for this offense. Prater fakes the handoff, takes it himself on that right side. Pursuit coming. Fumble. Ball is out. Who's got it? East Paulding recovers. 3rd and 13 upcoming. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Just a drive apiece, and now this one, making it 1.5 for East Paulding. Clock bleeding down towards that fourth. Prater throws it up. Triple coverage. Incomplete. 3 defenders there. Rare punt upcoming for East Paulding. Low. Not a great punt. Go out right at around the 37-yard line. Lanier coming on now with confidence, looking to really drop the hammer and send East Paulding back to Paulding County. Camden goes up 17-7 on Hillgrove. Tyleek Collins, 83 yards. And the Cadets now, Benedictine, 63-14 over Metter. Up the middle. And the cut back to the 35. Big time run for Marco. The run game's really getting going here in the third quarter for Lanier. Bounces off a couple of defenders and down to the 30. Hard running, late flag comes in. Lanier coach is pointing that that's on the defense. Let's see if they're right. Gary Bingham. And it is. Personal foul. What a big one. A roof starting to cave in here on East Paulding. Down to the 15. Single coverage up top. If Tolbert wants to go that way, they're going to keep it on the ground, and a better job by East Paulding. No gain on that run. Caleb Pike, the sophomore, credited with that tackle. A whole host of friends shut down the middle there as well. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter.
Couple of receivers on each side. Now man in motion. Hands it off. There's Marcella. Keeps it up the middle. Final play of the quarter is a good run down to the 8-yard line by Tolbert. 4 fingers in the air, an 8-point lead. Lanier on top, 21-13 on WSBTV.com.
We're covering what's happening now.
It's everything you need to know before you go to bed.
The Channel 2 Action News 9-8, every night at 11.
Bringing you new details, live. Our reporters and photographers are in the middle of the action.
Keeping you connected, working into the night on breaking news and investigating big stories.
Tracking your weather on Storm Tracker 2 HD so you know what to expect the next morning.
The Channel 2 Action News 9-8, every night at 11. Coverage you can count on.
Want Black Friday now? Greg's got it. Now at H.H. Gregg, get 0 down, 0 interest for 36 months. Black Friday savings now. Up to 35% off store-wide. Greg's got it. A Whirlpool washer or steam dryer, $3.99 each. A Samsung French door refrigerator, $9.99. Plus, save up to an extra $500 on appliances. Now at H.H. Gregg. Top brands, low prices, fast delivery. Greg's got it.
Minutes to go. Final 12 minutes. Peachtree Ridge exploding 51-3 over West Forsyth. Valdosta now winning at North Cobb. Roswell 49-7 over Parkview. South Paulding 27-10 over Loganville. So Loganville's great season looks like it could be coming to an end there in the fourth quarter. Sandy Creek 49-0 win over North Hall. 3rd and 3 from the 8. And look who's in motion right there. So Marco Beatty does not get a first down. 4th down, a field goal puts you up a couple of scores, and that's what they're going to look for right here. Noah Thomas has a range right around 40. Ball spotted at the 8, so we'll call this a 25-yard attempt. And no good. East Paulding running off the field. This thing's still a 1-possession game. Remember that moment. And the ball spotted, obviously, up to the 20. Still down 1 score. They'll stay in their offense. There's a quick pass to the right. Good blocking upfield. And a first down. Browder again. Jalen with a big game. Don't know his official stats, but has to be 7 or 8 catches, I would surmise. Prater keeps it himself and gets lassoed down, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Second and 10, 10 and a half to go.
Prater, quick pass again to the left, and oh, that was red. That's a loss on the play. 3rd and 12 upcoming. Again, Browder.
Burris on the stop for the Longhorns. 3rd down. Defense.
9.5 to go. 3rd and a dozen here for Dillon. Drops back, throws the little inside screen, running off the ball, and oh, that's close. Oh no, they're going to mark him well short at the 45. Couldn't tell where he stepped out. What do you do right here? I would assume the punting unit will come in, but this, say, 4th and 3.
4th down.
East Paulding looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. They're going to burn their 2nd timeout of the half.
Timeout, East Paulding.
See if they change their mind right here. And it looks like the punt unit has come on. Still plenty of time left. You see the coaches over there. Coach Lindsay in his 1st year. Zach Summerlin comes running on late. Nobody deep at all for Lanier. They are thinking conservative shenanigans, so nobody's deep. Let's see where this thing rolls. All the way down to around the 5-yard line. Conservative keeping their defense in for Lanier, and it backfired.
10 to the 5.
One big drive, and Lanier could punch your ticket into the 2nd round for the 2nd time in school history. Tolbert takes the handoff. Gives the handoff, I should say, and that's a loss. All the way back to around the 3-yard line.
Marco Beatty on the carry.
Tolbert in the end zone. Hands it off again, trying to squirt through the middle, up to the 5, back to the original line of scrimmage. That's Marco. 3rd and 10. We dip under the 8-minute mark. You see Tolbert saying that's against the defense. And he's absolutely correct.
mark on the play offside. On the defense.
Elijah Holyfield and Woodward Academy with a 48-7 win over North Oconee. War Eagles going to be a force. 3rd and 5. Timeout call this time by Lanier.
Timeout, Longhorns.
Mary Persons beats Wayne County by the slimmest of margins, 14-13. Creekside leading Kell 27-17, so those Longhorns looking to make it a fight. Calhoun now 34-7 over West Hall. They've opened that thing up. I believe that was 13-7 at the half. Pace 31-0 over Darlington. Camden County 24-17 over Hillgrove. Big 3rd and 6 right now from the 9. Tolbert is going to hand it off. Plenty of room on this left side. And a first down up past the 20. Marcella, good job by the offensive line, really building that wall on the left side. And at bare minimum, that should kill a couple of more minutes here. We get down to 7:40 at this point. Handoff. Marco, he'll pick up maybe 10. Does he get another first down? That's close.
McNary on the stop for Paulding.
McNary on the tackle.
First down.
And it is another first down. From the shadow of their goal line now up to the 30. Colquitt's up 41-16 over North Paulding in the 4th. Top 5 team in the nation in a lot of polls. Colquitt County, the Packers. Tolbert's going to keep it himself on this left side. Good blocking in front. And Taj will rumble down for another 9 yards. This Raider defense, which was so effective against the run in the first half, seems to be wearing down a little bit right here in the 4th quarter.
Second down short.
We've seen 9-10 yards of pop here of late. Clock becoming an enemy. 6.5 minutes to go. Winner will face Northgate. They were leading Shaw 37-0 last time we looked. That is a final. Appreciate our producer director, Stefan Lawler. 44-0 Northgate wins. Handoff Marco up the middle, being held back literally by the shirt. He continues to chug those legs. First down to midfield. Real strong running here in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Keith Knight Jr. with that tackle, but a little bit too late as Beatty was free to midfield. As a reverse, Tolbert gives it off, and a good juke Look at Marcella. This East Paulding defense in some trouble here. On the back foot, giving up 10 yards a carry. Little Darren Sproles-like was Marcella Beatty right there. Missed tackle. Marco Beatty will pick up right around 5 or 6.
Marco Beatty in the carry.
And only one timeout here for the Raiders. Remember, they've burned a couple. That could come back and haunt them. Clock under 5.5 to go. Lanier missed a field goal last time. Different complexion if this game's at 11 versus 8. They need some points on this drive. And that's not going to help it. False start.
5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Jake Fromm with touchdown pass number 6. Houston County up 50-6 over South Effingham. Here's Marco on that right side, trying to get the corner. Burst of speed up to around the 30.
Marco Beatty.
Third and 3. 4 down territory. Lanier in no rush at all. Let this clock bleed. Very impressive drive from their own 3 or so yard line. Again, Tolbert turns around, hands it off. First down.
Marco Beatty on the carry.
This is more of the offense we've seen all year from Lanier. Saved that first game with a very talented Ashton Barnes. Had 121 yards and a score against Lambert. Ashton hurt his knee on that night. He's one of the captains tonight, but not able to get back on the field. Since that point, it's been all about Marco and Marcella Beatty. Again, just one timeout here for the Raiders. Not much doing finally. East Paulding able to limit some damage on that run. Possibility that Coach Lindsay would use the timeout after this. Let's see. Run up the middle. Oh, boy. All the way down to the 6. And there he is again, Marco Beatty. And the trainers rushing in on the field.
Longhorns first and goal.
East Paulding has to make a play if they want to stay alive in this game. They've got to at least make this a field goal attempt at some point. Cannot give up 6. And that's exactly what they just did. Marcella Beatty, and that could be the capper. A flag comes in, and Lanier now in firm control of this one.
Personal foul after the play. Touchdown stands.
Personal foul after the play on Lanier. $14-point game. So that'll be assessed on the kickoff. Thomas trying to tack on the extra point and make it the biggest lead at 15. And it'll be 21 unanswered. High snap. High snap. Thomas ran away from it thinking he wasn't going to get it down. So it remains a 14-point game at 27-13.
If you've been injured, if you or a loved one have been a victim, if you've suffered, get the upper hand. Get the strong arm.
Before the first raindrop falls on your street, count on Severe Weather Team 2 and Storm Tracker 2 HD to pinpoint where it will hit, predict how heavy the downpour, and cut through the storms to detect any tornadoes.
Giving you earlier warnings and the most precise weather information helps you do the one thing that matters most. Keep your family safe.
Storm Tracker 2 HD, only on Channel 2 Action News. Severe weather coverage you can count on.
When you're hurt in a car wreck, the insurance company will try anything to deny your claim.
We're not paying a dime.
They'll stop at nothing until they run into the strong arm. Get the upper hand. Call attorney John Foy and Associates today.
Two minutes, 26 seconds to go. Lanier's really put their foot on the pedal here in the second half. They were down 13-7. Scored 20 unanswered. Here's Thomas. I expect another loop type of a kick to around the 30. No, low line drive now. Fielded at the 30. Down the left side, McNary. Deshaun with a great run back all the way to the 45. Don't count East Paulding out just yet. They need a quick score. They need 2 scores, but in order to get 2, you've got to get 1. Benedictine, a 63-14 win over Metter. Creekside only up 4 now at Kell in the 4th, 27-23. Coffee's up 7 in the 4th. If that holds, those 2 teams will play. Batted down, incomplete. And if this holds, we'll have Lanier face Northgate as Northgate beat up on Shaw 44-0. So Northgate would be coming here to play Lanier. And again, if the results hold, Creekside would be going to Coffee. And those winners would play each other for a berth in the quarters. Jonesboro 17 unanswered against Thomas County Central for a 3-point lead. Here's Prater. Cook in motion, goes to that right side. Dillon rolls. Rush coming on. Look at the speed from Prater, but he runs out of real estate on that sideline. And in the end, no gain. 3rd and 10 upcoming.
Forced out by Allen. 3rd down.
Michael Allen credited with that force out. Again, Michael looking at possibly Wake Forest or Vanderbilt, has offers there. Three receivers up top, Browder down below. Oh no, that's not Browder. That's complete. That's Sean Ford Jr. Sean with a couple of receptions and a touchdown a couple of weeks ago against Hiram. Had a big game also against Alexander. 4th and 2. Final chance. With only one timeout remaining. If East Paulding can't get this first down, this game is over. Prater needs 2 yards. Dillon being pressured, avoiding it, throws it up, complete. And they are still at least having a pulse, are the Raiders. That's a first down. Cody Long on the reception. Dylan Prater doing a little Russell Wilson imitation, staying alive behind the line of scrimmage and finding his back. Rush comes on, Prater in trouble. And Dillon just running around, looking up. Good decision just throwing that away. Especially when you see big number 90 in front. Derek Brown has a touchdown catch in this one. The Army All-American, #1 player in the state. Bringing the heat on that one. Couple of receivers up top. Sean Ford Jr. down below. Prater needs to make some more magic. Throws it up. And I believe it's intercepted. It is. That'll be the ball game. Lanier will live another day. It'll be their second playoff victory in history. They'll atone for the loss a season ago against Sequoia with a victory here.
Ethan Wilson on the interception.
Ethan Wilson once again started it off, and he'll finish it off.
Longhorns at the 9.
Just one timeout remaining. So I believe, if my math is correct, Tolbert can take a couple of knees. It doesn't look like they are just yet. Here's Taj. Turns it off, hands it off. Look at Marco Beatty churn. Marco's over 100 yards again. Marcelo with a touchdown. And an impressive second half here from Lanier. Very workmanlike. Now you see the emotion. Cole Paschal jumping up and down, victory formation. Two more snaps, and Lanier's going to have a date with Northgate in a week from tonight.
East Paulding, though, they're going to burn that final timeout. Archer downs Etowah 40-17. Allatoona 52-3 over Winder Barrow. We take a look at your upcoming games. As I mentioned, Northgate will be here at Lanier a week from tonight. Then on the bottom side, Creekside leading Kell by 4 in the fourth. Coffee up by 7 over Warner Robins in that one. And Kell has taken a 30-27 lead over Creekside. Oh, wow, look at the Longhorns there. So Kell now in the driver's seat to play either Coffee or Warner Robins. We'll have 2 more snaps, and that'll be that. Under center is Tolbert. Not the best first half of this season for Lanier, but very workmanlike second half. Ran the ball hard and effective. Defense did what they do, and a good win in the end as the Longhorns will advance. Ethan Wilson got him going with that interception return for a touchdown 3.5 minutes in. Dylan Prater with 2 touchdowns, a 31-yard run, then a 49-yard run to take a 13-7 Raider lead. Marco Beatty with a score, 14 seconds to go in the first half for a 14-13 lead. You see the teams lining up. Then in the second half, the great Derek Brown with a touchdown reception in the corner of the end zone from 8 yards out. Make it 21-13. Marcella Beatty with a touchdown with 2.5 to go to seal it. And in the end, congratulations to Lanier. They are still perfect on the season now at 11-0. East Paulding a good season, but they fall 27-13. Thanks to Stephen Lawler running the show, producing and directing. Jay Williams on the cameras. This has been a production of Play On Sports. Coming up next, the GHSA second round playoff action a week from tonight on Fridays. We do it every single week.